What's up YouTube, Team Galaxy Wave here, and today I'm bringing you guys a deck profile of my chaotic ninja Rabbitz. So yeah, this is a pretty good deck. It can run in two different ways, and I just like the way it's tested so far. This format against Agents, Blackwing, and Dark World, because I've been testing it on DN. Its only really bad matchup is like Spellbooks and E-Dragons, which is basically the whole meta, but that's why I changed up my extra deck a little bit each day just to keep up with the format. So yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. So we start off with two Rescue Rabbit like normal. You gotta have your two bunnies in here. If you're able to play Rescue Rabbit, play it because it's just too cute. 3 Sabersaurus. That way you can super transform into it, or you can rabbit into it. And then you have its horrible twin, Cabazolus. It's a really good card in this deck. You just go rabbit, double Cabazolus first turn, overlay into Lagia. Then you have a negator on board, and if you back that up with back row, your opponent can't really do much first turn. So that was the whole Dino Rabbit engine, 8 cards. Now moving on to my ninja engine. I have 3 Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. Searches out your ninjutsu arts and also searches out your ninjas when it's specialed, and usually it is special by the effect of Upstart Golden Ninja. I also sometimes use Upstart to get another Upstart and make Constellar Omega in this deck, because I've been testing it out and it's really good. And plus, the Upstart Goblins tie into what I play for Chaos Monsters. I play 1 Chaos Monster. Then, for the final 3 monsters, I play 2 Tour Guide and 1 Chaos Orc. Not much to explain about those. Tour Guide and Leviator Get Back Rabbit, and Chaos Sorcerer just to make a game changer. But sometimes it just isn't enough. Moving on to spells, we have 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, because this deck hates back row because it has explosive plays first turn. Usually first turn you'll either open up with a ninja or one of your dinosaurs or rabbit that you can back up with back row. So you want your plays to go off in this deck. That's why you play 3 MST. And then for the staples you play 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy, and 1 Reborn, the trio. And then 1 Reinforcement of the Army, and 1 Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy, because I figured out in this deck that when you super transform into one of your dinosaurs, if you have a dinosaur in your hand, you can normal summon that, make an XYZ, and then Ninjutsu Art of Super will be dead on the field. So then you can alchemy it into 2 cards from into a draw. So it thins out your deck, gets rid of stuff that's clogging your field. It's pretty good. And then for consistency, 2 Duality, 1 Avarice. Ends up becoming really good late game once you get that Avarice in there, because it can reload Tour Guides, it can reload Sabersauruses, it can just make the whole game change around, because then you can make plays off it. Moving on to traps, we have 3 Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation. Best card in this deck for trap cards by far, because you add to your hand with a ninja, or you usually draw into it. Then you can activate it, tribute your ninja, tribute your opponent's monster, and get out one of your dinosaurs from your deck. So it becomes really good at unclogging your deck. And then for staples, I played 2 Bottomless, 2 Call for Upstart Food, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, 1 Morning Solemn Duo, and 1 Torrential Tribute. I'm still making changes to this deck, so this might not be the final copy of it, but this is just my current build. And then moving on to the extra deck, so it's a 40 card main deck, and then the extra deck, 15, 1 Blade Armor Ninja, and 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. These are your non-generic warrior rank 4s. That require 2 level 4 warriors, so you play 1 Blade and 1 Heroic, because Blade comes in handy sometimes, but usually you'll mostly need Heroic. in this deck to get over your opponent's monsters that your dinosaurs can't get over. 2 Lagia to negate stuff your opponent activates, and 1 of Wolzard Doka. This is my engine because I switched out 1 Doka for 16 Shockmaster. So there's that. And then I also play 1 Constellar Omega because I can bring him out, no fear, when my opponent only has back row, detach an overlay unit from him, and then punch in with no fear. So Constellar Omega becomes a really good card in this deck. Plus I just got him today, so figured I'd tech him in here, see what he can do, and he does really well. 1 Abyss Dweller for generic, 1 Gemini Pearl, and 1 Maestroke. And then you have 1 number 16 Shockmaster, 1 number 39 Utopia, 1 Photon Pepper Operative. And that's all for the rank 4s. 12 cards of your extra deck are rank 4s. And then for your rank 3s, you play 1 number 17 Leviathan Dragon, 1 Levier the Sea Dragon, and 1 Wind Up Zen Mains. This is just your rank 3 toolbox. These are your main rank 3s that you will go into in any deck that has a banish zone usually. You'll use this for attack power, this for defense power, and this for explosive plays. And that's really all you need in this deck because you only play 2 tutor guide for your level 3s. So you don't need many options in this deck. So yeah, that's my current build of my Rabbit Ninjas. So yeah, comment. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe down in the down below. And Team Galaxy Wave signing out.